Leave me alone!
Macaroni with the chicken strips.
Leave me alone!
You little troublemakers, you. You little troublemakers. Come on in, Rex Sisters. You little troublemakers, you. Oh my gosh. Nico. Nico has found the 2-bits function, everyone. Oh my gosh, what is even happening right now? Hello everyone, happy Tuesday. I have a bit of a headache right now, but we'll see how the stream goes today. Welcome on in. Let's say hello to our first, second, and third squadron leaders of the Rack Army.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you.
First rack today we've got Enceladus, who also got a Cat Jam first try. That was great, Enceladus. Second rack we've got Kim, and third rack today we've got Womble. Hello, my rack wardens, my first, second, and third rack wardens. Let's say hello to everyone else. Rosa's in as well. Hello, Rosa, Rosa, Rosa. Hello, Nico. Having fun with the 2-bits. Welcome on in. Kim has also done a sub. 4 months in the ranks of the Rack Army. We appreciate you. We love having you here. Who else is in? Nini is in. Welcome on in, Nini. Dan is here. Hi, Dan. Welcome on in. Pierre-Lee says the fucking jump scare of opening the stream while distracted and someone is screaming, "Leave me alone!" And Enceladus as well with the resubscription. Thank you so much, guys. Nini and Enceladus, I need to add you. And Kim, I added you during the intro. Oh my gosh, you guys. Thank you so much.
Georgia is playing the Tomb Raider Remastered Collection. She's having a great time. So's Lara Croft. She's going on adventures. She's going to get the wolves in
James
the
is
tomb.
in as well. Hello, James. Join us on our adventure. Andy as well. Hello, Andy. Welcome in.
Tomb Raider, the first one of the collection. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and then there's one in the Remastered Collection.
Oh my gosh, and Kim has gifted 5 subs. Thank you so much, Kim. So, Seth, Brutelli, Frenzy Kills, Jay Corix, and Moriax are all gifted a sub by Kim. Kim, thank you so much. You're going in the book a second time with 5 hearts next to your name for 5 gift subs. Thank you so much. Chalky let me know today that she might not be coming in too much because she said she's had a very overwhelming day, and she was like, and your chat is very heavy with alerts. And it's just like, I'm like, they're not that bad. Stuff all over the screen all the time. Guess I'm double booked today. Oh, look at you, Kim. Thank you so much. The bits I'm gonna have to catch up a little bit on. Kim gave some bits. Nico has given a bunch of 2 bits, so I'll have to count those up. I caught some, but I didn't catch them all. I'll count after the stream. Pierre-Lee's given some bits, and James has given some bits. Thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate you contributing for the hype train and everything. Yeah, I've got a bit of a... Is there a Rainbow Road alert? Oh my gosh. Nico is just with the with the Mario Kart on the mind since the stream this weekend. Nico, are you feeling more rested after your long stream on Saturday? For those of you that don't know, Nico did a 13.5-hour stream for Buddy Games on Saturday for Twitch launch, Switch 2 launch weekend. Sorry, not Twitch. And then he did another 3 hours with Buddy Games on Sunday. So that's like 16.5 hours of streaming. Seth says, has that broken anything? I came in to sub and run because I'm at work, but I see, but Kim gifted. I don't know, I guess check if it charged you or not, Seth. Because if it gave you the sub, I don't think Twitch would have given someone a sub if they already had one, you know, like it doesn't usually work like that. So it could be that it didn't go through, or if it has charged you, it might be available, like you might have prepaid a month now. Rockfire! Marn! I almost said Marin. Marn, thank you so much for the 100 bits, that's so kind of you. Marn and Seth as well have been streaming this weekend. I really enjoyed watching you guys play that puzzle game, We Were Here Forever. I did end up dipping out after your stream because I was a bit tired, but so I didn't stick around to like play Fall Guys and stuff with you guys. But I really enjoyed listening to you guys like solve the puzzles and stuff. That was quite fun. Just something, it tickled something in my brain. Just even if I was doing something else like playing Valhalla or working on like Photoshop stuff, and like listening to you guys be like, okay, so what if we go over here and what if we do this? I don't know, I really liked it. That was very satisfying. Yeah, Enceladus is immediately bombarded with alerts. Luckily we still have Karaya to mod. Oh dear. We're modless today, everyone. Don't worry, I've got a second laptop. I'm gonna be watching you guys. Enceladus has popped a streak as well. Ooh, hype chests are on their way. Let's see what we get, everyone. Kim is lurking for din-dins. No worries, enjoy. What's on the menu today, Kim? What are you cooking today? Sorry, Enceladus is on a 40 stream streak. Well done, Enceladus. Guys, today was my last normal day of lessons. I'm done for the year. I'm not done. I still have stuff to do, and I'm doing some summer camp too. So I still have like another 2 weeks of work, but I'm done like the normal school year that I started with this job. It feels so good. Tomorrow we're doing like an end of the year play, and then Thursday is just grades, like just waiting around for parents to come, and then Friday I just have one kind of private lesson with a girl at the school, so it's just me and her.
Oi, go. Oi, more passion, more passion, more passion, more energy.
Chucky says, I love how happy people are that I'm not here. No, we want you to be here.
More passion, more energy, more energy.
Oh my gosh, I got that hello there emote. Let me put that in chat. Let me just go to my hype. I got this one. Oh, Henlo there. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, we're not happy. Can we get some chocobos in the chat? For Chalky coming in and saying hello even though she's having an overwhelming day. Let's give her some chockies in the chat. Purely giving his greeting as well. Hello, Stinkies, non-stinkies, ever in between. I just saw a new name as well. Or Willie Gowie. Is this Will? Hi friends, been a while since I caught a stream. Thank you for coming in. Maybe not a new name then. Maybe I've just gotten confused. If I missed anyone else, King is here, is popping off here. I missed King coming in earlier. Hello, Stinkle. If I've missed anyone else coming in, please feel free to say again. When chat goes by a little bit quick, sometimes I can miss some names. Especially if it's a similar color with someone else. I can see the color and think, oh, that's X. I've already said hi to them. But without realizing that, oh no, it's another person with the same color and like slightly similar length username. Just Willie. Hi Willie, welcome in. Oh, from Astral. Our old confused new Dutchie. Well, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you coming by. Are you a Dragon Age fan? in particular, because we are in full Dragon Age theme mode, as you can see from my overlay. I've got elf fruit surrounding my camera. We've got a little raccoon dressed up as a warden. We've got the Dragon Age symbols and background. And you'll see in the other screen when we go to play, we have like a map of the some of the countries of Thedas, Dragon Age countries. But yeah, how is everyone doing? Yeah, I have a bit of headache because it's been quite hot here now. It's been above 30, which, I mean, 30 is not that bad here for Greece, but it's been like 30, 35, and the classroom I was teaching in today is like all windows that get sun like the whole day. So you like go into my classroom and it's almost like a greenhouse. Like it's just, you go in, it's so hot, and the air conditioners are getting overheated, so they were just blowing hot air basically. So I literally was like I had like, it was so embarrassing. I had like a sweat line under my chest during the lesson because like, those of you that have a chest know that very often sweat collects at like your bra, basically, like where you kind of like where it sits. So like at one point I didn't even notice. I was just like, oh my god, I'm so like, I would go out during the lesson because we were just doing like a final little craft today. The kids made like a little memory book sort of thing, like writing their favorite color and their name and their age and then drawing themselves. They tried to draw me too. And then I go out at one point and one of the other teachers is like, you are like literally soaked in the front of my shirt, and I was just like, this is so embarrassing. But you know, couldn't do anything about it. So because of that, I was sweating a lot today and it was very hot. I'm getting a headache up here. So I've got a lemonade with me. I've got water as well. Under boob sweat is a curse, literally, Kim. Like, you know the struggle. But I guess we'll go into the game. Yeah, I think it's just dehydration, Nini. So if I kind of like seem a little bit quieter, or like I just kind of super focused on the game or something, it just yeah, it might be because the headache's bothering me. We'll see how it goes. Thank you. Nika was exhausted from today as well. Purely says, not embarrassing, you're a human being who sweats and a human being who should snack. New box of Jaffa Fakes. Let's open it up. What happened today, Nico? Did you have lots of work? Or like lots of things to do? Or were you maybe commuting and you were out in the heat? I don't know what the weather is like in the UK these days. This is gonna melt, guys. It's gonna melt all over my hands. I gotta start storing my chocolate in the fridge. Ooh, lots of work. Had to get into the office, so I cycled, and lots of planning. Ooh. You may have, I did see that there was planned streams. I did see there was some planned streams, but they weren't revealed who the guest is yet, right? But I'm looking forward to that. And I did see that you tagged me in the what's called the Mario Kart soundtrack. King says up and down as usual, but a bit warmer today. Orange Jaffa Fake. And I just saw, James, you replied to me about playing Koi Koi. That'd be so fun. Like, because the thing is, James, yeah, they are quite small in real life, the Hanafuda cards. They're like, probably like that, like, you know, little squares. And they are very stiff, like they're almost plasticky. Like sometimes, I mean, depending on the type you buy. I've played with a really, really good set, like a very well made set that like isn't just cheaply produced, and I've played with like a cheaply produced set, but even still they're stiff. They're almost like a little slate thing, like they're not meant to bend at all. So like when you shuffle them, you kind of just mix them on the mat you're playing on. And then what's great about with Koi Koi, you know, right, like because you're making a match from the middle, so you take your card and you smack it down so it makes like a sound with the other card, and then you like get to pick them up and make your little score combos, and it's super satisfying because you're just holding the cards and then you're just like bop bop bop. Like if you make a bunch of matches, it's just like you're just throwing them down. It's lots of fun. Yeah, Nico, I look forward to hearing the news then about the special guest. Ooh. I wonder, like, I guess part of me could guess, but it could also be a guest that you've never had before. You know, it's tough to say. I probably wouldn't be able to guess. Because the usual suspects would be like Kevin or Kirby. Or maybe even Ash coming back. But like, yeah, it's tough to, if it's someone completely new or if it's someone in reference to like a specific game that you guys will be playing, it will be hard to guess. This is highly appealing. Now I just need to find someone local to play with. No!
We have Georgia. Georgia. It's Georgia. Georgia's in the house. Georgia.
Thank you so much, Soul. Welcome in. Okay, guys, I think we'll get into the game then. Let's play some Dragon Age. Sorry, just gotta switch screens. There we go. I didn't manage it in time. Just gonna make sure, as always, that the game is showing up for me on my little preview window. Oh my god, this headache. Sometimes cracking my neck helps. Alright, I think we see game. Let me know if you can hear everything alright. So lurking for family visiting, no worries. Marn says, I missed everything in the last 10 minutes because I got a phone call. Everyone always calls when I start watching streams. You belong to the Mr. James Ether school of stream watching because James cannot go a single one of my streams without getting a phone call, I think. James, feel free to correct me, but I feel like is it every Tuesday around my stream time that your parents decide is the best time to call you? All right. For a little recap, those of you that weren't here on Friday, we have started the Battle of Ostagar, which is this battle to fight the Darkspawn. So we've joined the King's army, King Kaelin's army. I've become a Grey Warden.
The Tomb Raider Remastered Collection. She's
Zarek,
having a
welcome
great
on
time.
in.
So's Lara Croft. She's going on adventures. She's going to get the wolves in the tomb. She's going to go whoop-doop-de-doo. And George is playing Tomb Raider, the first one of the collection. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and then there's one in the Remastered Collection.
So Genevieve here, my character, has become a Grey Warden. She's done the ritual to become a Grey Warden, along with Alistair. We've got our companion Lee, our good boy Lee, and we've got with us a rando circle mage for right now, just to round out our party. So we are currently, Alistair and I and Lee, obviously, we're tasked to climb up this tower, Tower of Ishal, and we need to light a signal for some of the troops that are hiding off to the side for an ambush to let them know to come through. So Logain, Terran Logain's troops, who he's kind of like he's like one of the lords, one of the Terrans, but because he knew Kaelin's father, Merrick, he's kind of become like Kaelin's advisor as well. So he has like a higher role, and he's kind of like the general of the army because he's had experience. So Kaelin like trusts him, but like still like he doesn't follow every single thing he says because Kaelin's kind of this hot-headed, like not hot-headed, brash and like arrogant young man who's like, yeah, I want to have this big battle and I want everyone to remember me for all of history. So there's been a bit of fighting there, but basically we're trying to go and signal Logain's troops to come and help us for this battle against the Darkspawn. That's kind of the synopsis of what's been happening the past few streams. Oh, James phoned them first today. This is the way. Womble says apparently it's going to be about streaming the entirety of Yakuza 0 Director's Cut with the glasses. Could you imagine? Lee, let's get some Lee emotes in the chat. Let's see if we'll see if he comes by later as well in the stream. All right. So I just paused this here before we go up a new floor because we were going on a bit late on Friday. Ooh, cutscene too. Perfect. Oh no, that's an ogre. Oh no. This is a Darkspawn, guys, created by the race called the Kunari, so they're very big and they're very powerful. I'm scared, guys. Oh no. Yeah, so this is an ogre. I gotta have to watch our health a lot. Please, please fight him. I'm just getting in there. I'm not letting you throw a rock at me. Did it hit? No, the rock hit Lee in the circle mage. No, Lee. Lee's been hit by a rock, everyone. This is the worst day ever. Can you get up? Get up, get up, get up, get up. Move over here, move over here. You get out of the way. And you fight. You attack. Okay. We fixed that. Lee, no, please. How? Oh, guys. I'm scared. What do you mean there's so many? There's one guy. Oh no, Alistair! Oh no! Oh no, 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 no. Alistair's dead. Oh gosh. Let's do...
I need healing.
I need healing, I need healing. No, I'm dead too. Oh no.
And that. There's so many.
Oh guys. I'm scared. It's our first death. Oh no. Oh, I'm sure Alistair's fine. We're not fine. This thing is making mincemeat out of you, literally. Oh my. No. Oh, that was 101 deaths too. Rip. Waffle. Waffle. Okay, first things first. You are moving way out of the way. Lee as well. You run the other way, because that way if he throws a boulder, it's not going to hit all of us. Let's scatter for a second here. Let's scatter. Alistair, run somewhere. Run somewhere, please. Okay, let's try scattering.
All right.
Okay, we've scattered. Now go do your growl. You, mister, are gonna do lightning. Croissant. I forgot the sad Rackler is 4. I love how Enceladus did 6 twice, because maybe it would change this time. No, sad rack. Semi-lurk, as Sam has got some packages delivered. No worries, enjoy Death Stranding. Okay, you're gonna fight that guy.
What is your command?
Okay, now we fight. Oh, guys. Nini with the 1-bit, thank you. Oh, guys.
Cut them down.
This is not looking good. Okay, hold on. Can I give the dog... Can I give Lee healing? Is that possible? If I put that there. Oh, I have an injury kit. I don't want to use an injury kit on the frickin' circle mage, though. The rando that's going to leave us after this. Oh, I'm dead. I'm very dead. Okay, can I give Alistair healing as well? Even if it's just the lesser. I think we need it. Oh, you have an injury kit as well. So let's use one of those. Oh, guys. Lee, can you heal?
There's so many.
Guys, I might have to go to easy. Like, this is insane.
Take that.
This is insane. We paralyzed him. Run away.
There's so many.
Run away. I should have done that earlier. Fire. Hiya. Oh, guys. What the heck? Rosa says this game is hard. Yeah. My word. Thank you, Nini, for the bit earlier. Yeah, Zarek says he wanted a hug. I'm going to give it one more try. Because if we cast Paralyze on him right away, maybe we can... Maybe we can do something here. Maybe if we just go and hit him a lot. No, I want this one, Mighty Blow. Have I given items to... No, it didn't save that. Of course it didn't save that. We'll give it a thing to the dog, to Lee here, and we'll give Alistair... Like, this game is hard.
What?
Okay. You did the injury kit, so now I'm gonna need you to go and shield bash this guy.
What is your command?
What do you mean the ogre resisted my paralyze? Oh no, it didn't. It didn't.
Someone's gonna fall and it sure
Lightning,
won't be
please.
me. What in horror?
Arcane
Rip you
bolt.
apart.
Yeah. Okay. Alistair, heal, please. Can you take a poultice while you're getting beaten up? Probably not. How the heck are you supposed to do anything about this? Oh yeah, attack the mage, attack the mage. Can I res him? I guess I'm not a mage. How can I res? Oh guys, please. Run away for a second.
Got
It's
it.
just me,
You
it's
have
just
no
me.
skill, only desperation.
Please. Please, we're so close. Oh guys. No, I'm dead. No. What the heck? Kevin is here. Hello, Kevin. Easy difficulty from both Rosa and Chalky. Tactical mode like Baldur's Gate. Yeah, hi, Kevin. Welcome in. Kevin. Enjoy your lurk. It's probably Din times, I'd imagine. Guys, I'm dying. Okay, let's try tactical mode. This is tactical mode, isn't it? What changes, though? I want to give it one more try. No, I don't want to mess with this right now. Like, what does the tactics mode change, though? Because isn't this kind of the same as active mode? I guess it kind of helps me keep an eye on them a bit better. Oh, no. No, sorry. I wanted, paralyze. You guys kind of split up for me. Hopefully that means not all of us get hit by a boulder. Genevieve, you go Mighty Blow. Okay.
Got it. Ha! You're gonna regret this.
Okay. I guess this kind of helps me keep an eye on them a bit better. It's annoying that it kind of scrolls. Shield defense. We'll go shield defense. Oh yeah, you forgot. I haven't given you the injury kit. Use the injury kit. Circle Mage, you're gonna need to move out of the way, my guy. And you're gonna do some lightning.
As I rip you apart.
Okay.
Take that!
Lee, give a nice howl, please. No, Lee! Use that, please. Okay, and then give it another attack. Who's getting beaten up? I'm getting beaten up.
And that!
Lee, can you use this, please? Oh, I'm dead. I'm very dead. Mage. Oh, this has friendly fire though. Let's go lightning then. Lightning, lightning.
Cut them down!
Okay, okay. I have injury kits though. I have injury kits.
The beacon is over here.
We got
Sorry,
him.
missed the signal.
Oh my
Let's
gosh.
light it quickly before it's too late.
You guys, that was hard. That was really hard. Wow. Ooh. Kim says I picked the wrong pasta sauce at the shop. Time for an impromptu pasta bake. No. You probably want to program companion behaviors. Yeah, I'll have to figure out how to do this. Lee, please. Oh, thank you for the applause, everyone. That was really hard. We definitely need that. We should get these other things. These are good things. Well, we're about to use some. Hold on. Wrong way. We're about to use some injury kits here. So Genevieve needs one. Lee's okay this time. Alistair's okay. Circle Mage. I don't want to give you one. Yeah, I'm not going to give you one. So Genevieve, use one. No, not journal. Sorry. Inventory. Let's set everyone up with health potions in the inventory again, so that I can heal people a little bit easier. I might have to switch it down to easy. I mean, we're in this for like the fun of it, right? So it's not the end of the world. I just would kind of like to try a little bit. Okay, Genevieve, you need Constitution and Strength. Oh no, which one was her stamina? I think stamina we're okay. We need Constitution and Strength, honestly. We're trying to be tanky here. Expert combat training skill. Mages can take more damage. Or improved combat tactics. Can now analyze the battlefield more astutely. Gains an additional combat tactics slot. Poison making, herbalism. Oh, we can make... I'm going to get herbalism because we can make health stuff with that now. I've been picking up some stuff. So we're going to get herbalism. And I can get another skill here. Mocking Bellow catches the attention of nearby foes. Okay, so that would be good for a tank build. Threaten. Adapts a challenging posture that increases enemy hostility. Okay. Let's go with what other two-handed stuff do we got available to us? Powerful swings. Character puts extra muscle behind each swing. Okay, let's go with two-handed strength. Where's that? Oh, this one. Okay, we're gonna keep this going then. Oh, guys, that was rough. That was rough, and I'm still full. I forgot to get rid of stuff. Oh wait, maybe. Sorry, I'm gonna need to do this. Where do I craft things? Crafting. Like, can I make? Can I just make stuff? Oh, I can just eat elf fruit. I thought that perhaps I could make potions, but I'm not sure where to do that. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. If anyone can let me know where we make potions, or does it have to be at like a table? Does it have to be at like a crafting table or something? Many compounds. Like, can I do that? No. Okay. Plot items, no. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'll be honest with you. Womble's got a cute new emote. Oh, the catty little cookie. And a threatening goose. I love it. Yeah, it's like a cat
Aye.
ready to himself in
Go.
battle.
Aye, more passion, more passion, more passion, more energy, more energy, more footwork, more footwork, more footwork, more passion, more energy, more energy.
Yo, we don't need this. Destroy. Mud idol. 10% cold resistance. I mean, who's gonna wear that? Well, hold on to it for a second. I don't need this many things, I think. Why does the game... Well, I think we don't need any leather armor and things like that at the moment. So I'll get rid of those things, because neither of us, like Alistair or Genevieve, are using those sorts of, like leather armor. Should I wear the helmet? I don't want to, it's ugly. I keep forgetting about to get the mod. Warden Recruit Shield. Yeah, this one's worse. Get rid of it. I kept all the stuff to sell it, but oh well. Take all. Okay. We've got some codex. I saw some sparkly over here somewhere. Barrel. Iron ring again. How many of these iron rings am I gonna have to destroy? Aha. Thank you, Enceladus, for the secret. Aha. I think I added in what's it called? I added in a second version of the secret because normally I just had it as like the broom, but then I found this voice clip in Enceladus where she does the aha, so I added it in. Yeah. Let's get rid of the iron greatsword because steel's better. Let's get rid of the mace. Arrows of filth, that's pretty disgusting, so let's just get rid of those. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these items, if I'm honest. But we'll hold on to them for now.
Oi, go. Oi, more passion, more passion, more passion, more energy, more energy, more footwork, more footwork, more footwork, more passion, more
Beacon is over
energy,
here.
more
Surely it is.
energy.
Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Okay guys, it's time to light the beacon. Thank you, Enceladus, for giving Nini the rack passion. She missed the previous one. Thank you for the dance emotes in the chat. Okay, let's light the beacon. See what happens.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Nini with the giant rack disco, but also the free look handle. Guys, there's been a betrayal. Oh no. Kaylin, you're gonzo. Oh, you've been squashed like a grape, my guy. Duncan! Guys, it's not looking too good. Is this where Miss Donnie redeems go to hide? Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Duncan dies waiting for reinforcements. Oh my gosh. And we've been shot. Morrigan, mommy? Oh my gosh, I'm Nakey again.
Your
No,
eyes
I'm
finally
Nakey.
open. Mother should be pleased.
What happened to the Darkspawn?
You were injured, and then Mother rescued you. Do you not remember?
Wait. I remember being overwhelmed by Darkspawn.
Mother managed to save you and your friend,
Thank
though
you,
'twas
Kim,
a
for the
close
sad
call.
rack.
What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
Guys. Loghain betrayed us. Instead of coming to the aid of the army when the signal was lit, he used it as a chance to escape. So now this is what I was saying the other stream, where it's interesting that the companion novels I'm reading that are before Dragon Age Origins, like in story, like, because Loghain is a certain character in those, like, and it was so interesting reading these novels because I knew what happened with Loghain in this game, where he's kind of like set up as like the villain almost. And like this betrayal, he like leaves everyone to die. Like the king is dead, Duncan is dead, all the Grey Wardens in Ferelden are dead, except for you, your player character, and Alistair. And so going back and reading the companion novels that are like before this game, where Merrick, the king, Kaelin's dad, Merrick, was king, fighting in the rebellion against the Orlesians. So at the time, Ferelden was occupied by Orlais, the neighboring country. And so Merrick led like a rebellion. He continued his mother's rebellion, basically, to take back Ferelden from the Orlesians. And he ended up coming across Loghain by happenstance. Loghain was just part of this ragtag group of like nomadic people that were like, you know, picking up odd jobs, mercenaries, stealing, like whatever they could do to get by as like a camp. And Merrick runs across him, and Loghain actually saves him. And then Loghain ends up like getting swept all up in Merrick's stuff of like helping the rebellion and like all this stuff. And Loghain's like, I'm just like a mercenary dude. Like I don't want to be a part of this at all. And it's just so interesting to see him become this, go from this reluctant side companion where he ends up like saving the day along with Merrick. Merrick becomes king. Loghain gets given a title. He was a nobody. He was a commoner. He gets given the title of Terran, which is like one step down from the king, basically. Like you're like ruling over an area in the country, and like everyone pays taxes to you and stuff, and like you rule over that area. So he goes from a commoner, mercenary, nobody guy to like the best friend of the king and getting like a title step down from king, basically. And even though he's reluctant in all of it, he's still doing it because he knows it's right. And then in this game, to see him just like, oh, you know, like, let's retreat. I'm just like, dude, what happened to your character progression? Now, I should say, I haven't finished the second companion novel, so I don't know if anything happens with Loghain after that. So maybe this end of the novel I'm on helps transition into how Loghain is in this game a bit better. But where I am in the novel, this like Loghain is like night and day. So this is like really interesting to me. Everyone's hating on Loghain. Soul says my mom's here and I'm trying to explain Twitch, our community, and the game. Hi, Mama Soul. Nice to see you. Butsu. From Finland. Oh, needy, cute. Nat is here as well. Hi, Nat. Welcome in. Sorry if I missed you earlier. Yeah, hi, Mama Soul. Okay, those who've been... Yeah, so we've just now learned that Loghain has betrayed us. What happened to the Grey Wardens and the King?
All dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since Mother told him. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Why does your mother want to see me?
I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans.
Were my injuries severe?
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
I mean, a bunch of arrows to the body doesn't bode well. What about Alistair? Is he alright?
He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish.
I feel like Genevieve would be pretty heated right now. The very unkind, those were his friends.
And you think they would encourage his blubbering? If so, they are not the sort of Grey Wardens the legends note.
I have some questions if you don't mind.
I do not mind. Take your time.
Are we safe here? Where are the Darkspawn?
We are safe, for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen.
Came in as the first
Horde
energy
has moved
finish, so
on,
understandably
you
missed me.
might
Yeah,
avoid
just
it.
you have a similar color name to Soul as well, so I probably saw your name with the color and just assumed it was Soul. So that's my bad. Like those of you that don't know, like for me with usernames, I don't read them. First thing I look at is color. Second thing I look at is the length of the name. So like if it's like a lot of, like if it's two people with green names, but like one has a short username and one has a long username, I can tell them apart. And then third is that I read them. So like if someone has a similar color and a similar length username, there's a chance that I might not realize it's another person. Why did your mother save us?
I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
You'd rescue the king? Well, he's like a smashed up grape. You're not rescuing him. I'm just gonna say thanks a lot.
I am only being practical.
How did she manage to rescue us exactly?
She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you.
Are there any survivors besides us?
Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now.
Oh no. Why did Terran Loghain abandon the king?
I do not know who this Loghain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it.
Think I've asked enough questions.
I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
Georgia differentiates by length. No! No, it's not naughty. Nini says hello every rack. I haven't said hello. I hope you all have a racktastic day. You too, Nini. Moraji. Hi, Kemp. Welcome on in. I'm going to steal your stuff. Thank you very much.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Oh, we need a key. Boo. Okay. Okay, Genevieve. What was I doing? Okay, I dressed her. I thought I was going to have to dress her again. That's what I was looking for, but she's already wearing her armor again. Alistair, my baby.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
What would Genevieve say here? I'm fine. I appreciate your concern. That seems so boring. Afraid you were going to be left alone. He is very depressed. I don't think that's a good idea. Not thanks to Morgan's mother. Takes more than a few Darkspawn to kill me.
Duncan's dead. The Grey Wardens. Even the king. They're all dead. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
We can't be safe here. Where are all the Darkspawn?
The largest part of the Horde has moved on. We are safe enough for now. Old Flemeth knows a thing or two about hiding. The longer you are here, the less that is true, however. These things will notice you eventually.
Alistair, love me, Alistair. Let's cuddle in these trying times. Look how massively Lee is massive. True. I'll call you Flem for sure. Rack dinner is tortellini, smoked sausage, green pesto, and some mozzarella garlic bread. Oh, that sounds delicious. So why did you save us?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these dark spawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
This land is hardly united thanks to Loghain.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
What could the Terran hope to gain by betraying the king?
The throne? He's the Queen's father. Still, I can't see how he'll get away with murder.
You speak as if he would be the first king to gain his throne that way. Grow up, boy.
If Al Eamon knew what he did, he would never stand for it. The Landsmeet would never stand for it. There would be civil war.
You think the Arl would believe us over the Terran?
I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
I don't think she'd be super negative. Everyone will see the danger the Blight poses, right?
You could wait for the Archdemon to make its appearance. I imagine that might be convincing.
It's been centuries since the last Blight.
James, did you forget to eat again today?
It's too late.
We need the rest of the Grey Wardens.
I don't know how to contact them, or if they're even on their way. We need to do something now.
You have more at your disposal than you think.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a Blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Dan and Zarek, realizing that Flemeth's voice actor is Star Trek voice. Lee is here, everyone! Sunshine Fever, let's get some Lee emotes in the chat. Lee is here! Welcome on in, Lee. The massive Lee's here! Lee, big story things have happened. We finished the little tower we were on at the end of Friday's stream. I don't know if you were there. I can't remember if you were there right until the end or if you remember from Friday what happened. But we went up to the tower. We signaled part of the army to help attack. And instead of attacking, Loghain and his men retreated, leaving everyone to die. So the king is dead. Duncan, our Grey Warden leader, and all the other Grey Wardens are dead. So the only people still alive from the battle are me, Lee, and Alistair. And the Witch of the Wilds, Flemeth, Morrigan's mom, has rescued us. So we're just waking up and we're just trying to see what we can do, like what we should be doing, like coming to grips with the fact that Loghain has betrayed us, and how do we contact the other Grey Wardens? This is still a blight. How are we going to stop it? So that's kind of where we are right now. Lee, please, why are you so massive? It don't get bigger than this. Hey, yo. That's a naughty. It don't get bigger than this. Lee, come on now. Go to Redcliffe and these. So now we're trying to figure out. We've got these treaties, these Grey Warden treaties, where we can basically invoke the right of conscription and conscript all these people for the Blight army. So that's kind of where we are right now. Why not? Isn't that what Grey Wardens do?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
We're going, old woman, don't push us. Oh my gosh, that would be so mean. I don't suppose you could offer any more help?
Now that you mention it, I do have one more thing to offer.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl.
Such a shame.
The last time
What?
I looked, you had ears.
Thank you, but if Morrigan doesn't wish to join us...
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the
we're
wilds
deep into the
for
story right
years.
now.
Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Very well, we'll take her with us.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Yeah, Alistair.
Taken.
Point
Mother,
taken.
this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these 2 must unite Ferelden against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I
understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
I understand.
Allow me to get my things, if you please.
Come on, Morrigan, mommy. Yeah, we are deep into Storytown.
Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
Actually, I have some questions.
I may have answers. Ask.
Have you never been outside the wilds?
From time to time. I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here.
Is that what you want?
What I want is to see mountains. I wish to witness the ocean and step into its waters. I want to experience a city rather than see it in my mind.
Oh, Morrigan.
So, yes, this is what I want. Actually, leaving is harder than I thought, however.
Look, Lee is nearly as
Perhaps
tall as
Mother
her.
is right. It must simply be done quickly.
Tell me about this village to the north.
'Tis a small place
Lothering!
of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your imperial highway where travellers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have.
Look at me!
They even called
Oh
out their
gosh.
Templars once.
Look at it
They
panting.
found nothing.
Is there any reason to go to Lothering then?
I mention it for its tavern, where travellers gather with news from other places. 'Tis small enough that our appearance might go unnoticed. Beyond that, 'tis close, and I know the way.
Are you really how are we going to get past the Darkspawn?
The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us.
That's not reassuring.
We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. 'Tis important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in.
The Darkspawn are camped farther in the forest?
They come from underground, like an eruption. They broke through deep within the forest, and that is where they will be most concentrated.
What skills do you have exactly?
I know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your
Ooh,
Grey
James is
Warden
getting
treaty.
Chinese takeout. Rat
Can you
dinner's
cook?
on the way.
I
Lovely.
can
What is the charge?
cook. Yes.
What is the charge? Ordering a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Enjoy. What have you ordered? Never mind him. You don't have to cook.
You missed your chance. Now it's charred rabbit from here on out.
Are you really Flemeth's daughter?
'Twas she who raised me, and thus I consider her my mother, born from her womb or not. 'Tis what you meant, yes?
I'm just wondering her age.
She would no more tell me than you, I assure you.
I have no more questions.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
How reassuring, Flemeth.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Alistair approves. Oh, we're getting hearts from Alistair. This is the way. Flemeth's hut. Let's take a look at it. Ooh. Cool. I see something. I saw something sparkly. No, it was just the water shining. Oh, guys, let's get Rob. Let's get Rob's opinion on this water graphics. Look at that. Ooh, can we go in? We can't. Let's get Rob's opinion on these water graphics. Lamode is here. Welcome in, cutie. Hey, Rock Squad, I'm out at NQ64 right now. I can't hear anyone, but wanted to drop by and keep my streak going. Hi, Lamode. Welcome in. Okay. Guys, look, it's Lee. Do you see anything interesting? No, we didn't find anything. Don't be sad, Lee. It's okay. I'll give you a pet anyway. Guys, it's time to pet Lee. Let's get some Lee emotes. Let's give him a pet. There you go. There you go, Lee. Give you little pets. Okay. Time to explore around. I don't know where we're heading exactly. Okay, this is like a little peninsula, alright. Da 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 da. Oops. Da 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 da. Let's go a little bit behind the hut. I just want to... Oh. Okay, that's as far as we can go. That's fine. Let's get out. Gather your party and venture forth. Yes. Oh, look at this overworld map. Okay, everyone. So, this is the world map. Just open the world map. Details major locations of interest around the Kingdom of Ferelden. You can use the world map to travel various locations, although some are not available until you meet certain criteria. So this, everyone, I mean, you can see it around my stream overlay as well. This is the country where the game is based in, called Ferelden. So it is bordered by the Waking Sea here, with the Amaranthine Ocean along this side. The Kokari Wilds, where we've kind of been ambushed and fighting the Darkspawn, is down here. Now, what's further south of this, the explorers have never charted because the wilds are so wild that people get lost, they die. So whether anything is south of the Kokari Wilds, the people of Thedas, the kind of the world is called Thedas, do not know. Now, so here's the Kokari Wilds. The hinterlands, those of you that have played Inquisition will know some of these locations, because we've got here the hinterlands. Frostback Mountains as well. So Haven is somewhere in here. Frostback Mountains as well is where Skyhold, another place in Inquisition, you'll go to. We've got here Lake Calenhad. Calenhad is the person that established Ferelden as a country. So it's like a very big lake. We'll go to some of these places later. So the Circle Tower, so this is where most of the mages live, under captivity. Redcliffe, we'll be going there at some point. We mentioned in this in the conversation with the story, going to see Arl Aemon. He lives here in Redcliffe. Sultry's Pass. Oh yeah, this is kind of, Sultry's Path is going towards Orlais, another country here. Frostback Mountains. This could take us to the dwarves. The capital is Denerim here, capital city. Lothering is where we'll be going, or Lothering, I'm not sure how they said it. Brecilian, now here, Brecilian Forest is a big forest. There's also this thing called the Brecilian Passage. This was very important in the first companion novel.
Hello,
Hello, Piggy!
How are you? Fine, thank you.
Oh my god!
How are you? Fine, thank you. Welcome in, cutie. How are you? Brecilian Passage here and Brecilian Forest and kind of this little area here, Southeron Hills and stuff, was very important because this is where King Merrick... Thank you, Pearly, for the ice cream. Chiki-chan! Hi! Nani Gasly. Cookie and cream. This is where Merrick and Loghain and some of the other companions in the first novel escaped down into the deep roads and ended up coming up behind the enemy and sneaking up on them. So that's a big thing, this kind of area, the Brecilian Forest, Brecilian Passage here. The Banorn is kind of just like the kind of central area. Where is my love, my boy Cullen from? Cullen is from... Where is Honleith? Honleith is what it's called. Honleith is kind of around here, I think. Along the... somewhere in here. No, is Honleith more over here? Honleith is like somewhere in this little bit. I can't remember where around the lake. I'm doing okay, Piggy. I have a bit of a headache, but it's getting a bit better. You're on our way to Lothering now. Oh, that's so cool. Look at us. Look at us walking that way. Okay, this is Lothering, which again, if any of you know Dragon Age 2, you know Lothering as well. Loghain, you traitor!
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak.
You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
True.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Bannorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Boo, Loghain. You used to be so cool in the novels. Boo.
Ban Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Shun the non-believer!
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
James says, shun the non-believer. Sister Gio is here. How fortuitous. Welcome in, Sister Gio.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess the pretty one is the leader.
They don't look much like them others. You know, maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone?
Look at these little skirts these guys are in.
Silvers,
Slay!
to move on.
Pride. This is pride, everyone. Look at them in their little skirts. Thighs exposed. I live. You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
We're all armed,
The
let me
toll
tell you.
applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Forget it, I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
You really want to fight a Grey Warden? Yeah, we're going to intimidate him. You really want to fight a Grey Warden?
Did she say she's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But aren't them Grey Wardens
Sister
good?
Gio said, guess who set
I
their
mean,
alarm for the wrong
really
time again?
good?
No,
Good
Stinky.
enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your Darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
Ooh, you know, the Grey Wardens could use a donation.
You don't say.
They is really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today.
Not enough, I'm afraid.
And just when we had things settled.
Yeah, we'll fight them. Yeah, we'll fight them. Let's go. You know what, guys, too? I think I'm going to change... Well, let's see how this fight goes, but I might change the game now to easy. Although, when was our last save? I cannot save. We'll just try. Okay, yeah, Morrigan, you back up. No, that's the wrong person. Sorry. Bandit leader, you're on bandit leader. Morrigan, I'm gonna need you to back up. Lee, I'm gonna need you to do your howl.
Thing is coming.
Okay. Alistair, I don't like this scroll on the side. I don't like this feature. I'm not trying to scroll. I'm just trying to move my mouse. Shield pummel on bandit leader, please. Lee. Oh, there's a lot of guys. Lee, you attack this one, and I'll attack this one. Morgan, you attack this one. What does Morgan know? Spider shape, shapeshifter. Yo. Disorient. Cool. We will play with some of her.
Hurry!
Mercy! Strike at me if you dare.
Mighty
I am
blow.
your death.
Thunder arrows. Powerful swings too. Let's go. Oh, Alistair's dead. Oh, Alistair's dead.
Another battle, I see.
All right. We surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
Get by, you're a criminal.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
Judging. The piggy says judge. Are you judging me because I'm going to put the game down to easy? Is that what you're judging? I want some questions answered.
Well, what could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts.
What's going on in Lothering?
It's packed full. The band took his men north with Tairn Loghain, so there's no one looking out for it except a few Templars at the Chantry. Well, I was just trying to feed my family, you know?
Have you heard about survivors from the battle?
Couple, maybe. A group of wounded Ash warriors came by earlier. Got right out of their way.
What news have you heard?
Everyone's saying how the Grey Wardens betrayed the king during the Darkspawn fight. Got him and themselves killed. Tairn Loghain pulled out just in time. First thing he's doing as regent is putting a bounty on Grey Wardens.
What a stinker. Don't ask
Well,
me
then
questions.
let me go!
I'm turning you into the authorities.
There aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me.
Hand over everything you stole.
Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear.
Okay, guys, what should we do? Either we kill him, we say follow our lead, although he's kind of just a rando, or we just say start running and don't come back. Chucky says if anyone judges you for the difficulty, they can enjoy my boot up their ass. Yes. No, ash warriors, as in, ash from a fire. I almost went to say the Greek word. Stachti. Is it stachti? Stachti or stachti? Is ash, I think, in Greek. We are going to turn down easy, because I'm like dying every fight now, basically. I don't know what to do. Not Ashley Millman warriors. I think we'll just tell them to start running. I don't think we're ready to just start killing people willy-nilly. We're just like, get gone.
Bless you. The Darkspawn can have this place.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it.
Oh, we got a new quest. Yeah, guys, we're getting our butt kicked. So let's just put the game down to easy. And let's just save the game. I have no space. What is this? Resistance to fire damage and trap triggers. Okay, those are not necessary at this point.
Now's better than later.
Scale boots. Ooh, these are tier 3 steel. Ooh. Problem is like all my armor's like fatiguing me, so I'm kind of getting my butt kicked. I'm kind of getting my butt kicked. Well, I'm gonna get rid of... No, I shouldn't get rid of helmets, because... Oh, hold on. Can we give Morrigan any gear? Because that will free up some slots. She's got Morrigan's robes. You don't have any shoes or anything. Enchanter's footing. There you go. That frees up a slot. You don't have any 1 willpower and 10 mental resistance. That's good. Surveyor. Willpower is good for mages, so you can take that. You don't need a second thingy. I don't think we have any other accessories or anything for you. So, well, that's freed up some slots anyway. So I want these boots. I don't really want the trap triggers and stuff. I'm not at the point where I can feel comfortable using all these extra things yet.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is
I
my
can't believe
being
Kira
upset
judged
so
you
hard
changing
to
difficulty and
understand?
now
Have
Chucky
you
must
never
do what
lost
she has to
someone
do.
important to you?
That's Kira.
Just what would you do if your mother
Kira.
died?
You she
Before
found
or
it
after
Amazon.
I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Kim says, gotta hop out, phone has just died, and gotta eat. If you're still going when I'm done, I'll see you in a bit. No worries, Kim. Hopefully see you later in Kevin's, most likely. Does anyone have an Ash sub? If please post the Cuckoo Nini emote. Oh, it's Cuckoo Nini time. Bye. Bye, Nini. Cuckoo Nini in the house. You have been very quiet, Alistair.
Yes, I know. I was just thinking.
No wonder it took so long, then.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
I need to look for Fergus. He might say, oh yeah, I forgot about our brother.
He was out scouting in the wilds, wasn't he? That's what the king said.
Then attempting to look for him there would be foolish. He is either dead or he managed to flee to the north.
Very sensitive.
I am simply saying that it is foolish to mount a rescue when you have no notion where this man is and the wilds are overrun with darkspawn. You will either find him somewhere outside the wilds with other survivors, or not at all.
We need to hear some news before we can decide.
But we need to decide what our general plan is for afterwards, don't we? I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
No, not yet.
There are 3 main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Why are you leaving it up to me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
Then we need to find these people. I think if she's asking, would she ask Morrigan's opinion as well? I think so. Just to make sure she has all the perspectives. What do you think we should do, Morrigan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him.
Okay, Morrigan.
The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Okay,
yes,
Morrigan.
He certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
We need to find these people.
I can give you directions if you like.
Where? Okay, well, let's just ask. Where do we find Arleman?
He'll be at the Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden.
We'll just
next
ask
to the
for
mountain passes.
for
if he isn't
sake
there,
of hearing the conversation.
someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Dalish. Actually, I don't know where the Dalish Elves would be.
If we head eastward
Brazilian
towards
Forest,
the Brazilian
okay.
Forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully, they will still be there.
Dwarves, I think I know where, but we'll just
We would
ask
need
anyway.
to speak to their king in Orzammar.
Genevieve might not know.
That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
Circle of Magi.
That will be at their tower on Lake Kalenhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is.
Where would Loghain be exactly?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Chalky's like, you know I know Kira's real address and name, right? Nini says Cora's real name isn't Cora, shocked and appalled. And Womble has said something that I've also thought of, which was, I was thinking earlier today, how and when did we find out that Lee is called Lee? That's a usually puzzle. Yeah, true. Like, is his name even Lee, you guys? Is his name even Lee? James's succulent Chinese meal is here. Nini knows my real name. I mean, you all do. In case you didn't realize. In case no one's ever read my username before. It's odd hearing folks' real names after knowing them under a username. Yeah, like Chalky's, for example. I have her saved in my phone as her name, and then in brackets Chalky. Like, I have that for a lot of the Discord people.
Then you have a plan.
I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Okay, I don't remember. There's like a good order to do most of these in. Or like there's a few of these that are like, okay, if you can choose between these three, doing them all like in the same order doesn't matter. Yeah, Marn's like, my real name. Yeah, Chucky was like, I just wanted to say, we all know your real name. Okay, guys, I think because we're about to get into another big area where we can talk to a bunch of people, I think it's probably for the best that we save here and pick it up next time, because dialogue in this game takes quite a bit. Like, Lothering is got quite a few people to talk to and lots of quest stuff. So we are going to save here and we'll just do a little wrap-up chat. And then raid into Kevin. So let me just exit out here. We will switch screens. I'm just gonna quit on the game so my mouse is go weird. There we go. Once we tried to call saying his name in private, but then Liam started saying it on stream. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Some people aren't able to differentiate between the two. Rosa says, yeah, Nini says my name isn't Nita. I know what your full name is. I know what your first name is. Rosa says you follow me on Instagram and my chosen name is there. Yeah, did I? I'm trying to remember now what it said. Sometimes I don't pay attention to the name. Sorry, I think there's like some dust on my camera. There we go. It wasn't focusing very well. Thanks for coming by, everyone. Yeah, Liam has a hard time with names. Yeah, which ones he's supposed to say, which ones he's not supposed to say. Oh, thank you, Soli fam, for coming by and checking out my stream along with Soul. Real name undisclosed. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks, everyone. My headache is getting a little bit better. I think the lemonade helped. I think I needed some... I think it was a dehydration headache. Even though I was drinking lots of water at work, I was still sweating a lot. And so I think the sugar and kind of citrus of the lemonade helped pick up my levels a bit there. Alright, we'll read out our records for today. Our little rack warden here is going to help us out. Our little rack warden. Wow. It's going to help us out. I'm just going to put it back in his spot. There we go. Alright. We had subs from a renewal of subs from Kim, Nini, and Incelvis, and we also had a 5 gift sub from Kim again. So Kim subbed herself and then gave 5 gift subs away. So thank you so much for that, Kim. That's really, really generous of you. Very close to the username is Rose. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, because Fuchsia Rosa, Fuchsia Rose, like Fuchsia Rosa kind of like flows nicer, I think. We had lots of bits today from Enceladus, Nico, Kim, Pierley, James, Marn, Sol, Zarek, Nini, and the Piggy. I'm gonna go back and double check counts of bits given just to make sure I didn't miss anyone. And then we had, or like missed a certain amount, because like I'd started counting Nico's, for example, but he was like giving like lots of stuff at the beginning, so I've probably missed some. And we had a streak redeem with Enceladus on 40, so thank you so much, everyone. We'll, what time is it? Oops, I'm like dropping my charge cord. It's 10 exactly, so perfect. Kevin's probably gonna start his stream now. I'll set up the raid, give me a moment. /raid Kevin Scully. Let's try from the slash today. Alright. Raid is booting up. Thank you everyone again for coming by. I really appreciate all the company. And I will see you all on Friday. Alright? Bye-bye for now. Love you, bye!